न तस्य प्रतिमा अस्ति यस्य नाम महद्यशः हिरण्यगर्भ इत्येष मामाहिंसीदित्येष यस्मान्न जात इत्येषः. Namaste to all. This is Yajurved, 32nd chapter, 3rd mantra. Very famous mantra, at least for the first 4 words, where many people quote the first 4 words to prove that Almighty God does not have a form, He does not have an image, etc. But we have to always understand Ved mantras in its full sense. Otherwise, we will always be misguided, because many so-called scholars who are Islamic scholars but so-called Vedic scholars of Islam religion, they try to say that Tasya Pratima Asti. See, Vedas also speak about God does not have a form, Allah does not have a form, so Allah is that Almighty God mentioned in the Vedas. So we have to be careful, because we have to understand the full meaning of the mantra. As I've already explained in my previous videos, the name of Almighty God is not Allah in the Vedas. So we have to always follow the Vedas, because Vedas emanates from Almighty God, and Almighty God says who is Almighty God only in the Vedas. So if any word in any other book is matching with the Vedas, then we should accept it. Otherwise, we should not accept it. Vedas do not belong to Hindus. Vedas do not belong to any other religions. Vedas belong to human beings. So here Almighty God says, Hiranya Garbha Ityesha Mama Hingsi. So first we are praying to that Almighty God, O God, you are Hiranya Garbha. Hiranya Garbha means you are the base of all the suns of this universe. Suns, S-U-N, not S-O-N. That Almighty God gives the light to the sun. Surya Atma Jagatah Tastusascha Swaha, says another Yajurved mantra. So He is the Atma of the universe, He is the Atma of the sun. He is the one who gives the light to the sun. And Hiranya Garbha also means He is the one who is the base of all the electricity in the universe. And Yeshaha Iti, He is Antaryami. He knows what is there in our minds before we do that action. Before we speak, He knows what we are thinking. So we are praying to that Almighty God, who Almighty God, you are Hiranya Garbha, you are Antaryami, Mama Hinsit. Please protect me from any kind of violence. Let me not get involved in any violence, and let nobody do violence on me. Mama Hinsit, Hinsa. And also, please do not keep me away from you. Mama Hinsit also means, Maharishi writes in his book, Mama Hinsit also means, please do not keep me away from you. I always want to be with you. I always want to be in your shelter. That means we have to always be in the shelter of the Vedas only. That means we have to always take the shelter of an Acharya of Vedas who has attained Vedas in Samadhi, who has realized Vedas in Samadhi. This is also another meaning, internal, inner meaning. And further mantra says, Iti Yeshaha Yasmat Iti Yeshaha. Like that we have to do the prarthana, we have to do the prayer like this in the to the Almighty God. And Yasmat Na Jataha, and that Almighty God, Yasmat, that Almighty God does not have any reason, Na Jataha, to take a birth. That Almighty God never takes birth. That Almighty God never takes any human form or any other form for any reason, because He does not need. He can do all the activities of the universe, including giving the knowledge of Vedas to the humans. He can do it without having a mouth, without having a body. That is the speciality of Almighty God. So we have to always, Iti Yeshaha, again, we have to always worship that Almighty God. And only this Almighty God, who is giving the knowledge of Vedas, who is Antaryami, who never takes birth, who is the base of all the suns, who is base of all the electricity of this universe, is worthy of worship. And then God says, that Almighty God, which is described in this mantra, and which is described in the previous mantras in the chapters 32, and also all the Vedas, is the one who Na Tasya Pratima Asti, is the one who does not have any Pratima. Pratima means measurement. Pratima also means Parinam. That means He is devoid of any changes. He is unchangeable, unalterable at any point of time. Time does not have any influence on Almighty God, because He is unchangeable. And Pratima also means measurement. That is why that Almighty God does not have an image, because an image has a definite measurement, an image has a definite boundary. Almighty God is beyond boundaries, Almighty God is infinite, beyond measurement. Na Tasya Pratima Asti. So God says in the mantra that I do not have an image, I do not have a form. Na jataha, I never take birth. Yasmat, there is no reason that is there for me to take birth. People say that, okay, to kill Ravana, Ram took birth. No. Ram took birth means he is not God. To kill Ravana, Ram did not take birth. Ram killed Ravana as a punishment because Ram was a ruler, Ram was a Raja. He has to punish the culprit. And further, Ravana abducted the wife of Sri Ram. So his duty to punish such a culprit. So God does not have any reason to take birth. He does not need to take a birth to teach us Vedas. He has all the power to give the knowledge inside us only. And Yasya Nama Mahadyashah. Most important, Yasya Nama Mahadyashah. That Almighty God Mahat Mahapujayam is the supreme. He is the one who is adorable and worshipable. And Mahad Yashaha Nama. Just by following that Almighty God, just by following the words of that Almighty God in the Vedas, just by following the Sanatan Vedic Dharma alone is name jap. Yasya Nama Mahad Yashaha. Following and adopting Vedas in the life is the real name jap. Every day we do name jap. In the Vedic culture, we do every day name jap, Om jap in the morning, Gayatri mantra jap, etc. But after doing name jap, if we are doing anti-Vedic activities all along the day, then there is no use of the name jap. So God says that by adopting Vedic Dharma in your life, you are actually doing the name jap. You are doing Nam Smaran of me. So God is giving another instruction. That Almighty God does not have an image. That Almighty God is the base of all the suns. He is base of all the electricity. That Almighty God is the only one who is worshipable. And that Almighty God's Vedic knowledge, when you follow in life, is the real name jap. This is the complete meaning of this mantra. Yasha also means that Almighty God's name is the most famous name. And by following that Almighty God in our life, by following that Vedic Dharma in our life, we also will get popular. We will get popularized by that Almighty God. For example, Sri Ram is so popular, Sri Krishna is so popular, etc. So by adopting that Almighty God's path, which is the Vedic path, we are actually doing name jap of Almighty God. We are actually doing Nam Smaran of Almighty God. There is no other way. There is no other path. There is only one path, one way, that is the Vedic way. God says in this mantra, Na Tasya Pratima Asti, that Almighty God does not have an image. So let us not make this sin. Let us not get into the trap of the punishment of Almighty God by making His image, by making His form. Somebody might get a question or doubt that why you are calling God as Him. Because God has told in the Vedas to address God in the masculine form. However, God is neither male nor female. I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.